Welcome, fam. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on Good Morning Hex or Wake Up Hex, whichever suits you best. I have a couple house cleaning things. I don't see him in here yet. Oh, there he is, Dr. Diraj Moore. Namaste. Hey, I just want to say right now, buddy, because I saw your comment on Hex Asians and I thought it was hilarious, but it's not the sound of your voice, buddy. I love the sound of your voice. It's not like it's nails on a chalkboard or anything. The sound of your voice is fine. My wrecked pleb brain just can't understand accents. That has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. But I will tell you what, the golden echoing microphone helped out in spades. I don't know why, but I could understand everything you said, Dr. Diraj, just like perfect through the golden microphone. And the golden karaoke microphone is my now favorite segment from all of DS in all the shows that we do. So just wanted to throw that out there. Dr. Moore, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this stream, bro. This part of this network, actually. So I really appreciate you guys. Let me say hello to everybody here in the comments here. C's, it's good to see you. I'm not sure I've seen the name before. Hex in Effect, always a pleasure to see you. Dwight M, not sure I've seen that one before as well. Korean Investor, Crypto Gains Club 369, yes, and Korean Investor just weeks away from retirement. Yes, I like that. Hex Monkey, Hexander, Your Hexcellence, obviously Diraj Moore, Crypto Gains Club 369, Zizzo, iBaseline, Spike, T-Bird, David Morales, Melv Tony, iBaseline. I think I already said that one, but KDM3, RG3. Gosh, man, it's good to see all you guys. There's a lot of you guys in here. I just jumped to the bottom. Hey, Blaze, it's good to see you. Glad when you guys down under can make it and into our little stream here.
So, how fucked up is my mic?
It's not too bad.
Okay. Not more fucked up than you are generally.
Okay.
A little bit of a point.
Just for the record, Blaze is only here for me. That's just on the record.
Well, it's because you changed your name to Kineticsable, so
yeah,
that's why. That's why. I mean,
I'm in Katy Perry's house right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice. I like that.
That's why I had to change my name.
Well, it works for me. Hey, I'm just saying it's a good look on you. That's all I have to say.
Sure.
Well, thanks guys for joining me. So Papa B, you were on that Hex Asians particular stream, but oh yes. My gosh.
No, I watched it and I thought that the golden microphone is a new institution. I thought it was an institution for the new shows. Has to be. But he gave away the microphone. It was like a gift to his niece or something. So I hope he gets another one because it really
better get another one. The way he was singing the comments across the screen with this Indian accent was hilarious, dude. Oh, like even whales couldn't stop laughing on screen with him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, it helped that everybody was high on nitrous oxide as well, so it's okay.
Well, that does help.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that there's nothing like the nitrous oxide. We called that hippie crack back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever been to a festival or a rave, that hippie crack's pretty prevalent stuff. So,
yeah.
That is.
Man, that was decades ago, it feels like. So
I used to have a clothing company called Laughing Gas, and the tagline was "Just say N2O."
Just say N2O.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, I was 16, 17 years old, using a fake ID saying I was 18 to go into the porno shops to buy the whippets. So,
is that what you would go in for?
Yeah, I didn't care about the rest.
A lot more to do there than whippets.
When I was a lot handsomer when I was a high school kid, and that was not an issue for me. Never has been an issue for me. So
really,
I came for the markable, but I stay for kineticsable thoughts. Oh man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Blaze, but markable, you're a lucky man. So
Blaze, you can. Just a tip.
No, you weren't. Okay.
Just a tip to make better music, Blaze. Get a golden microphone. I heard it's the best.
especially if with the echo, with the reverb.
Speaking of microphones, why Markable is your microphone sucking today? It sounds like you're speaking. Bad? Yeah, it's not even the one in front of you. I imagine sounds like something.
I don't think it's the professional mic. I think there's.
I think it is.
I'll bet you.
I would check your mic.
I don't think it is,
because I have a feeling you're just going off the mic on your computer.
Yeah. No. You're sounding very distant.
Nope. Yep.
Check your inputs.
Distant. Wait.
It's definitely very echoey.
So KNTX, you gave me the logo tonight. It's my friend up here on my shoulder like a parrot.
It is.
Thank you.
That's
great. That's wonderful.
And it doesn't even want a cracker. So.
Get away.
Hey, Papa B, is this better?
Let me hear.
Is this better?
It's better. It's just quiet. Turn your volume up.
That's it. Now you're using the.
Hello?
Yep.
Yes, much better.
That is the correct mic.
All right.
Now we got your great mic. Now we can hear my thoughts even better.
RG3 says, no, you weren't. Okay, well, maybe I wasn't better looking, but I didn't have any problems where I needed to go to a porno shop. So let me just put it that way.
What needed to? Where do you think I got all my dates? How you doing?
Hey, I see you're here for the same thing.
Exactly. Shall we Haagen-Dazs?
Oh.
Hey guys, what do we want to make a bet when sacrifice actually starts now?
I think midstream.
Now it's getting really close.
Soon, very soon.
I would not be surprised if it started today. Everyone's like, "Oh, 2 weeks, 2 weeks." I'm like, from what I heard, it wasn't going to be the 4th, but it could be the 5th. So,
yep. And here we are on the 6th in Japan.
But it's the 6th, yeah. All right. So
this week.
This week, yeah, I hope so. Would be nice.
Friday. I go for Friday.
Is testnet going to be at the same moment, you think?
Testnet live.
The testnet's probably already live. They just probably
but a public testnet. Yeah, just
I think that's live.
Oh yeah? Yeah, but for everyone?
Oh, I don't know.
Would that make sense or not? I don't know. Would that make sense? I'm not really.
Well, it all makes sense. It makes sense yesterday.
Everything we say makes sense all the time.
No, that's true.
Oh my goodness. Look at D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan 8, 1999. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the smart mind that guided me to the better paths in life, especially Motley Investor and Scotty Does Know.
All right.
Well, that sounds like the blind leading the blind. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what you're referring to, D'Artagnan. But
thanks for sharing.
Brother. I'm glad, brother, that we can be on this journey with you, man. Absolutely. If you give us details as to what paths in life they've led you down, those are both very smart gentlemen. So
the one where he finds his inner quiet voice and can speak into the microphone without yelling, that is awesome. Yeah. I hope a headset finds you someday, D'Artagnan 8.
And he says, I love you.
Oh.
And I'm humbled.
Oh.
All right. I want to meet D'Artagnan. Man, that guy is full of life on his recordings.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
He brings the flavor, as they say.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Well, I like it. So I haven't seen, I think I scared Daraj off. I haven't seen him post since I told him that it's not his fault that I can't understand his
Probably
accent.
Crying in a corner.
It's just...
You see that closet here? He's crying in the corner in the closet.
Oh,
in the closet.
I'm really freaking out. You guys have like different angles and things. Henry, we see a writing desk today and your chapeau, and like some kind and a bottle of Moet.
Do you want to know why? Because the rest of the room is actually full of crap. So I had to change my camera angle to cover up the fact that
he's building Henry Island in his own room.
Exactly.
Now we see directly
there's
into
work
the
going on in the rest.
Please turn off the camera before you use the restroom.
Are you building Narnia?
I am building Narnia. Yes.
Building Narnia. David Morales.
Henry,
this is hilarious. Must be the same path where you get spanked by half-naked chicks if Motley is involved.
Call those chicks, eh?
Yeah, I don't think Motley, I don't think you are a good influence on our friend looks into crypto Wasabi.
No, I want you to stay away from Wasabi. You're ruining him.
Corruptor.
Yeah.
He had such a nice personality, and now he's just, yeah.
Look
He's
at
tainted.
He looked like he was enjoying himself. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he didn't, but he was stone cold, man. He did not seem phased, didn't seem excited, didn't seem.
Well, I mean, look,
it's not his first time.
have you ever tried to get it up on the street of on like Vegas Strip? I don't think that there's going to be any shifting at all down there. It's going to be like, I'm in public getting whipped by ladies that are unclean
And being
Unclean.
filmed.
That are unclean.
Okay, thanks for the clarification, Daraj. He's a bit busy at work. He's watching on YouTube on company time is generally frowned upon.
I once had to do an internship in Germany for half a year, and I spent almost half of my time just watching Naruto. That's it.
No,
It was also frowned upon, but did it anyways.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My goodness.
I like how Daraj, dude, he was just cracking me up the whole time. Like half the time, I don't think anyone knew what he's talking about, but the other half, he was just cracking me up with the content. I know I didn't, but it was
I just watched their stream without audio. That's it.
Just watching without audio.
I can't understand anything.
I can't wait to go to America to displace all the workers there. Like that is classic. You know?
Oh, he's finding his stride, man. Let me tell you.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Ovidian, my pleasure. Take it easy, man. That's always fun to help on the chat for your Trezor, migration and stuff.
On Telegram, huh?
Yeah, I got trolled today though for like an hour. So some dude, like his name was Benjamin something or other, and he had me going. Huh? Netanyahu, yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu called me up and he said, "Let me tell you about what I'm gonna do with this treasure." No, it was some guy. He's like all in a panic, and he's trolling when he's like, and then I had my cell phone and I've got Wi-Fi now, and I moved and I don't have a pen. Where's the pen? He just kept us going for like an hour, and I'm like trying to be kind Hexican for the community. Trying to get this guy who wants to get ready for sacrifice. He had us going for like an hour, and everyone's like, "Could you please just ban him and just get him out there, man, Papa? Come on, this is too much." And I said, "But we never know if there are kind of panicky people that jump on stream, but this guy just fucking overdid it." And by the end, I'm like, "Oh, dude, just write your seeds on the wall with blood, semen, or feces. I don't care. I don't care that you don't have a pen. I'm done. I'm done." So that's the way we left it. Yeah.
Write it on your forehead in blue ink. Just don't wash your forehead afterward.
Exactly.
So what do you guys think? I am curious about this. Shape Crypto is a great question.
I haven't been thinking about that for about a month or 2 months. I kind of already forgot about the OA, but it's still a thing.
Yeah,
it is definitely still a thing.
Yeah.
Here, let's go back to that in just a second.
During sacrifice.
D'Artagnan 8, thanks again for the next $5. You're already rich. Roof, health, job, no need to sell. Be a weirdo and sell years later. That's right. Actually, it's a very smart.
I agree with that.
Yeah, sure. So the question was OA sacrifice? Abso-fucking-lutely. But not Hex.
I don't know. I don't think the OA will. I don't think there's any need for it to. It can give itself any specific. It can set aside a third of the freaking supply and give it to itself at the time of the sacrifice.
Well, true, but it's got all that nifty ETH and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, but why would you? So it sends it from one address and takes the cost of the gas fee to send it to another address just so it can give itself what it was going to already give itself. No, that doesn't make sense to me. There's no point.
True.
Well, I mean, then he can say that there has been 1 billion sacrificed. I mean, from a marketing perspective, that would work.
Yeah, if anyone does any chain analysis and tracks it back to the OA,
then it's easy. That's true.
Then,
but I would like to. If you're going to hold aside a third of the supply for OA, it's kind of weird, no? If you do that for Pulse,
I guarantee there's a bunch of it going to be set aside for the OA.
Makes sense.
Dude, it's going to have strong hands. It's going to have those graphene diamond hands. Why wouldn't it?
Yes, that's good. Only we are the ones that
we don't
can
have
appreciate that. Yeah.
We don't have to assume that OA is one person. But
no, we don't
it's
have to.
Just for the discussion, it's just one entity. So
Yeah,
we're
it's just easier to
talking
talk about than
one
thousands of people,
Right.
or
Yeah.
a board.
It doesn't
of,
really
uh,
matter
of
because it's
20
just
people.
it's one whole,
I
Yep,
think
absolutely.
it's D-Raj and all of his friends over there in Southeast Asia. It's
I think so
awesome.
too.
That's
Yeah.
that's where the golden mic came from. Of course.
That's
Exactly.
right. That is right.
Now I'm
So-
the OA.
I do
Dun,
see.
dun, dun.
Now I'm the OA. I love it. So I do see. The only thing I think the OA might participate in is possibly, I've heard it speculated that it might remove liquidity off the automatic market makers, but I don't think it should do that either. I don't see
Why would it do that?
to keep people from trying to dump. But here's the thing: so if after the fork happens and you get a mirror image, people are speculating at that point in time is when it'll pull liquidity so that your price will have slippage faster. I don't think there's going to be a lot of hex to sell in the
No.
That's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me, is that if it's going to get, let's say it takes $1 billion and half of that's in hex, then why there's not going to be enough supply to dump anyway. So I don't see any reason for the OA to remove liquidity either.
I don't think
And
hex at all.
why would you, if you wanted expensive
I don't
hex
get
on
why-
both chains? It doesn't make sense. Because if you remove the liquidity, the price can plummet very easily.
That's what I was saying. I would think you'd
Yeah.
want to keep it
The
holding
opposite
up.
would make more sense, right?
I agree.
If the price goes up
Adding
high
more,
enough, you add more liquidity in.
and then the price stays
the
higher.
hardest get down. Yeah.
Yeah, it would make more sense to add, right? If the
Mhm.
price
Yeah.
already went up, because
If you want expensive hex,
There's no way.
and it pumps you in the sacrifice, then you would add liquidity in.
And then at what
Keep the
point
price
do you
high.
remove a bunch of it again so it can pump again?
well, once
a
a
new
lot of
all-time
it
high.
has been sold, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know that the first week will be a lot of sell pressure. It's just gonna happen.
I think so,
So-
because people are going to have P-Hex now. So
Yeah,
there's
so
going to
if
be
you-
those that
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
sell their E-Hex.
So if you're going to have the liquidity rise for like a month or something, you're fine because everyone already sold them because
And
price
then-
is high.
And then the buyer is you as well, and us.
No, I'm the seller definitely. Like,
I'm the net buyer, boy.
Why would I need any more hex? I want less hex. I want USD.
Marco, you can always give it to me.
I heard.
I'll keep it safe for you.
Oh my!
I
Are
heard
you-
hex is a scam. I heard what's his name? I don't know his name, but he banned the word hex from his Twitter feed.
Oh man,
Oh, wow.
I listen to that guy. He seems to know what he's talking about.
he's smart.
Yep.
He's smart.
You buy
Yeah.
in. Yep.
That's what I'm doing. A lot of
So
people
you're-
say hex is not a good investment. So
Right.
It's been
I
a
don't
Remarkable.
even I don't even have hex right now.
Are you
What am I
saved
doing?
up? Are you saved up in stable coins to maintain the peg on your stable coin currency that you're releasing?
Again, what? No.
Come on,
I-
think about it. Just dump it all into maintaining that peg.
I know. I put
don't see that.
everything in just euros, like single euros, like the coin.
Oh, single.
And
Oh,
I
the
put
money
it-
bath?
I
Yeah.
put it in my mattress, so I kind of sleep safe. And yeah, that's what I
It's a
do.
little bit.
I also slowly buy silver now because I heard it's a good investment, and a little bit of gold. Because
These are the reflections
you
of Markable.
that's how I do it.
top advice there from Markable.
Well, it's not advice, but that's what I'm doing.
I'm just
No
waiting for
financial
the.
advice.
I'm just waiting for the
Please don't
over-the-counter trading desk where I can buy hex directly with my silver.
Yeah, who wants my silver? I'll get some hex with silver. It would be funny.
Well,
Yeah.
there's the first yawn
Okay.
of the show. Well done, Kinetics.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry to bore you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a long night last night. Little
Oh,
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't go to
We
sleep
know.
till late.
Kinetics has been pitching his kids to buy more hex. That's what he's been doing.
Yeah, all
Tell
night
him,
long.
Get a job. Buy
Like, so
hex now.
The t-shirts. So
Yeah,
you can
it's-
Wake up, wake
Exactly.
up, buy more hex.
Get the t-shirt,
t-shirt rate goes up.
now. my son's got a full-time job this summer, and I'm like, dude, you're wasting your life if you aren't buying T-shares with that. Oh, my mom told me to save. I'm like, there's no better way to save, buddy. What are you doing?
That is saving, yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool. I was talking with my brother, and at the end of the year, we're planning on buying a motorcycle and being able to drive a motorcycle. And he was like, yeah, I need to save some money. And I told him, yeah, I'm doing exactly the same. Everything goes to Hex. And it's just like, I actually meant that the saving that I'm doing is in Hex and not anymore in euros. And that's
so smart.
It's so interesting that it already kind of switched in my mind that that's the better option. That's the safer option. And it has more yield. It's insane. Like,
well, your money's definitely not safe in the bank. So
yeah, so it's
yeah. That's a sad state of affairs. If we go to like, what is it, Cyprus and Greece, so they have the bail-in situation.
Austerity measures.
Wait, what happened?
The bail-in wasn't it in Greece or was it
Cyprus?
Greece,
so the bailout is when the bank pays all the citizens' money. Now,
when was
bail-in
that?
is when they go into your bank account and just give you a haircut and take 20% off the top, of what you have in your balance.
50% in Greece.
Yeah,
wait,
50%.
That just happened, or what?
I think you were about 10 years old when it happened, Mark.
2012.
Oh, that okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, is it again a shit show? But all right,
no,
not yet.
But
not
now
yet.
it's
We've got
written.
that to look forward to.
So basically, in the States now too, though. Yeah.
So basically, what the banks are doing is also. So I recently learned from KNTX that a lot of stablecoins have admin keys that can grab the money out of your wallet. So basically, that's happening exactly the same with just banks.
Yep.
So that's just
just replicated. That's
fucking terrible. Is there
any keys, not your fiat?
Dude,
the banks don't have your money either. Like, it's fractional reserves. So
yeah, exactly.
like, most of the money isn't there. Like,
people,
it's just numbers on a string.
I've been having a lot of discussions with people over the last 2 weeks about that their money on the bank is not their money. People still say, no, it's my money. I can get it. But I don't believe that, man. Like, you can
get it as long as not everyone else wants their money back at the same time.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
if there's another financial crash.
Risk. Yeah.
Especially if you've got a lot of money.
There's a lot of risk with that. But is there any stablecoin right now that doesn't have that risk?
Because even
how is that?
Tether and USDC are linked to it.
Yeah, so Make or Die is collateralized with USDC and USDT. So
basically the same
if their reserves are yanked out from underneath them, it messes the whole algo stable.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so RG even sent me something in Telegram today from CoinDesk about the algorithmic stablecoins, which maintain their pegs without a collateral, or either a fool's errand or simply a matter of time. And I agree. So
yeah.
Can you repeat that? What did you say?
So algorithmic stablecoins that maintain their pegs without collateral.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before they fail.
Yeah, marketable. So Safe USD has to be backed by silver. You get it?
Yeah, that's why I'm buying silver right now.
That's why it's buying it.
You know, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, dude.
4 weeks. 4 weeks. So I do want to ask everybody here, and I'm asking everybody in the chat. So can we do a poll? What percentage is everyone going to sacrifice in Hex? So if you're going to put a 1 if you're sacrificing Hex for the sacrifice, or 2 if you're sacrificing any other ERC20, and 3 if you're sacrificing coins that aren't even on chain. I want to know. Go ahead and put those in the comments right now, guys.
I mean, I'm sacrificing 100% Hex.
There's no reason that anyone on this stream should sacrifice anything other than Hex. You're
Agreed.
A traitor if you don't. I will come to your house and I
you better trade those coins for Hex right now, waiting for the pulse.
Yeah, Hex it is.
Like, honestly, what is your reason why you should not sacrifice Hex? It doesn't make sense. Why would you not do that?
If you guys are going to sacrifice ERC20s, sacrifice those to the Sens Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a call. I think converting it to hex first is a better idea, though, because I think you're going to get a better multiple.
Watch your taxable event in certain jurisdictions, though. Be careful
That's
about
a good
that.
point.
Get your dirty fiat, dust it off, take the mold off of it and throw that into hex, and then the hex into the sacrificial altar. I would not risk, unless you know your cost basis, I would not jump into hex at this late date based on some appreciating asset. Although if you're down in the shitsville with some coins, then yeah, jump into hex and enjoy the last run up before the sacrificial lobby is over, and then you can actually make you some money back. Perhaps not financial advice.
So very few 2s and 3s in there, other than RG3. So there was one person I saw that's doing some stocks too, to the sins. But for the most part, it's pretty much everyone going into hex first, which, I mean, why wouldn't you? You pump your own hex bag. Mm-hmm. You get possibly a quick appreciation that'll get you more USD value at the time of the sacrifice, and you give them away to diamond-handed OA that is never going to sell any of it and hurt the price. So now you've just made the supply even harder to come by, and price goes up. So it just seems like it's a win-win-win, if you ask me.
I think that the giving hex is probably the best part of it, is that it goes to the OA. Like, it's just like you're getting something in return and no one's going to sell them, which is like fantastic.
Yeah. We as a community are getting something.
I'd rather him have them than me.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, yeah. Free money.
That was a stillbirth of an idea if ever I saw one. Well done,
this.
I wanted to talk, and I was like, yeah, we already talked about it. It's just cool.
I think by the time the sacrifice begins, anything under 30 cents is a discount. I think you're right, Crypto Gains Club. I could take it. I could take a 30-cent hex. I could be.
But do you think, like, could it also be an event where this happens all the time in crypto, right? Everything gets hyped up, and then once the event actually starts, the pump isn't really there. Do you think that's a possibility here as well, because everyone's already loaded up?
I think potentially.
I think in this potential, I think the potential here is so much greater because, as RG3 actually says in here, it does reduce supply on both chains. So if you think about that, P hex and E hex are going to be more rare the more that the OA holds. So I think this is a different mechanism than most other coins.
Yeah, true.
Fundamentals.
I also think the delay. So, like, obviously we pumped up to 10 cent, and then there was a big sell off, and like we're going back up again, and someone sold like $1 million worth.
Well,
yesterday.
I mean, big, like 30% or whatever. It's not even that big.
I think like a lot of that selling's already been eaten into it. It's the fact that the sacrifice hasn't happened already.
I think we get that announcement, though. I think we're going to see bonkers go bonkers again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Would be cool, man. Well,
it will be. Just wait for the Richard stream that preempts the rest of this show in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So here's I was thinking about what
quick from the all-time high. Now we dumped like all the way to wick down, just 33%. It's nothing.
We're above that now.
Oh yeah, way above that.
That is awesome.
So from all-time high, we're at only 13% down now. This is nothing.
These were viewed as opportunities.
It's insane. Yeah.
I was celebrating them. Bring them on.
But what did you want to say, Alex?
Oh, I was just saying, thinking about what Richard said, and he said, I don't know, just throwing out a ratio, 1/3 pulse, 1/3 P hex, 1/3 E hex. Think about how you derive to that, though, guys. So if you sacrifice half of your liquid E hex, Ethereum hex, then you'll get a copy of your E hex for P hex. So that's how you get your 1/3 is half of your liquid bag, because you get pulse and you get your E hex and you get your P hex. So because you're gonna get your P hex for free. So that's how you derive for your 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Come again? 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. I thought it was 2/3, 1/3. What did I miss? It was
Oh, did he say 1/3 hex, 2/3 pulse?
Yes.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh,
and that's the way you get the equilibrium.
I didn't listen to him because I was like, no, I'm just gonna do what makes sense to me because he's not even certain what you should do. So.
Yeah, that's the way to deal with hex kinetics. You just don't listen to Richard. Just do what you feel.
Just
Go
do
ahead.
what you feel.
See how it goes for you, man.
I'm sacrificing 5% of my total hex.
What?
5% of my total hex.
So you
got
to sacrifice 3/4 of your E hex then to end up with 1/3, 2/3, right?
Man, you're like school in the summertime.
I want expensive hex on both chains, so I'm keeping as much hex as possible.
Sacrificing
if everyone
all
just
hex.
emergency end stakes and then sacrifice everything that you have, that would be nice. Please don't do that, but it would be funny.
Is it possible that we've gone this stir crazy waiting for sacrifice that we are just so ill? Reality has just left us.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
I don't even know who you are.
Yes, I am definitely a day one FOMO-tard. I do want to admit I am a day one FOMO-tard. And Crypto Gains Club 36, and I love this. Pre-viral plus pull chain equals 30 cents. FOMO plus flipping Ethereum equals $1. Lex Friedman interview, $5 E-Hex by October. Pulling this out of his ass.
Great analysis.
I like that. I'm going to post that on my wall.
Great ass analysis.
As analysis?
Well, I don't know if this is going to be possible, but if there's going to be 1.5 trillion pulls approximately, if it's a 10,000x to the amount of supply of 150 million ETH that is out there, if it's a 10,000 to 1 ratio, I would really like to end up with at least $1 billion, but I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like a lot because there's a lot out there, but gosh, think about hex, man. There's almost 600 billion hex in the system, and getting a hold of 1 billion hex is very difficult. So, and there's going to be more than twice as much, but it's still 500 million hex it puts you in a very, very beautiful place at this point in time. So $1 billion, it would be a nice round number to try to attain, but man, I don't know. We don't know how much is going to be donated. So you don't know how much we're all going to end up with as a percentage of the split. Like, it would be nice to get $1 billion. I don't think I'm going to get there though. Just want to throw that out there. I don't know.
What percentage of the 1.4 trillion, 1.2 trillion? What number is it anyway? We are kind of unclear on that.
I think it's going to be closer to 1.5 because there's 150 million Ethereum. So 10,000x is 1.5 trillion. So thank you all for giving me a chance to becoming rich and retire comfortably. I'm humbled and thank you. Guys are phenomenal. Richard Hart, I love you. Yes, D'Artagnan 8, well said. I agree. I'm very much on that same boat. I have been working on the Discourse Syndicate network and some of our side projects in the background, and I have pretty much neglected all work. I hired 3 people poorly. I poorly trained them and sent them on their way to take care of the agency for me.
Nicely done.
And I am spending more time with the family than ever. So
nice.
Good.
Thank you, Motley. At least you didn't buy that SUV at 1 cent. You're welcome, Kinetics. That is true. Thank you, sir, for saving me. Thank you, sir, for saving me.
Yeah, you didn't buy that. You were a good boy. We respect you.
I did not.
Same at $1 though. Never sell.
I know. That's the hard part, man.
I'm hoping for my 2006 used Toyota Highlander with a little bit of rust on it, like I left it back in Hawaii.
Well, I was gonna sell a little bit of hex and go buy me a little Vespa, so me and my buddy could travel the country.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna do that.
I'm not sure your wife would be happy with that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she would be either.
Your life in your hands with a Vespa. Come on.
I mean, you don't really want to go far on a Vespa,
right? It just gives me that Dumb and Dumber vibe.
See the world block by block.
Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah, I agree, Motley. The Hex game theory is so good. You never want to sell. It's so true. It's like even when the principal expires and you've got a huge bag of interest, you're like, man, if I restake that interest for longer, I can gain more T-shares than I had before. So
sacrifice is going to be bittersweet. I've already named my bags that I want to sacrifice. I've become so attached to them. They're growing up before my eyes, sitting there liquid.
You're naming things that you're going to sacrifice.
I am. Yeah.
You are a monster.
I know. I'm hoping it'll be like Old Testament, I'm about to sacrifice them and an angel comes and says, "Don't, I forgive you." And I say, "Oh, thank goodness I can stake them." But it won't be. They will get slaughtered and away they go.
So I forgot a little bit about it. I think a week ago, I saw a tweet from some guy, can't remember who, he staked for a while and then he could only get like 80% of his T-shares back, but he only staked for like half a year or whatever. And that's already happening where the T-shares are just running away from you. Just imagine how that's going on bulls when everyone's doing shorter stakes. It's going to be insane, dude.
That's just going to ratchet up quick, man. That T-share rate is going to ratchet up quick. We love these 4 idiots on stream too. Ona Chibuki.
Thank you. Yeah, we're idiots. We're Hexicans.
As long as you're laughing.
I was trying to make it serious again, man. This
can't be that much of an idiot. We got Hex, right?
Yeah, I was smart enough. I was smart enough to ape into the best financial product I've ever seen in my life. So.
But it is, but I think it's an endearment. Right? An idiot is an endearment, so we accept that with the good intention for which it was offered. Marco Ball's an idiot.
I'm just
we all
reading
know
the
that
comment right now.
That's okay. Thinking of Papa B sacrificing his named bags makes me queasy. Hex Monkey.
Thanks, Hex Monkey, for nursing Gary. Yeah,
it's pretty cool really to keep him alive
and awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Hex Monkey's a real.
Thanks for keeping him alive. Dude.
Yeah.
Is he all better now?
Yeah, 110% even. You said, so it's even better than before. He got an upgrade.
I hear he got Monkey sick though. Monkey got sick afterwards.
Serious?
And then he did it. And then he didn't take care of Monkey. I mean,
boo. No good deed goes unpunished.
So Dan has a interesting.
Yeah, I was reading that.
Yeah, an interesting take on this. In my opinion, at time of sacrifice, it's important to know the dollar value of sacrifices going in. Would rather be stable USDC since the bonding curve is already making the amount sacrificed dynamic.
Interesting.
So unpopular opinion, he says. Which, you know what? The thing about all of this is, even with all the best info and knowing all the details, we still probably won't know until hindsight what was the best way of going.
Of course.
So what I'm thinking about that, I think he has a good point. What I would say is, I would rather, like, we already kind of know that we're going to win with the bull sacrifice.
Yeah.
I would rather sacrifice the Hex just for the long-term gains of Hex, to just be participating in that movement where we get Hex off of the market. I would rather do that. And even though maybe the price dips a little bit, which I don't think is going to happen because everything gets bought up and sacrificed.
I agree. I don't think there can be much of a price dip.
But
I don't think
I'm willing to take that small risk in order to just get rid of that Hex, to sacrifice that Hex. I think it's better for the product.
Yeah,
just better. And the community. Yeah. So yeah. But it's a good point. Definitely something to think of.
Yeah,
and remember, for the long-term gains, it's definitely better, I think, to to sacrifice Hex.
Yeah. And remember that you not only sacrifice on one chain by doing that, you sacrifice on both.
Yeah.
So you do a double
So
good deed.
if you sacrifice the USDC, you win. Maybe not even sure. Maybe you win on the short term with getting maybe more pulls, but on the long term, everyone's kind of missing out just a small bit on the Hex part, because this is the moment where we can get rid of a lot of Hex and just get it more scarce. So
you got to think of another thing too. He mentioned he had just gotten off a call on Sunday, and it was a very short stream compared to a Richard.
Yeah.
The school of Richard Hart streaming, man, is long streams, but he had just gotten off a call with the Harvard guys who were trying to create like the Hex scale, the grayscale version of Hex, a financial product. So you got to think about this too, guys. There might be an over-the-counter opportunity for this to get put into diamond hands that are just as diamond hands as the OA that will never sell the underlying asset. You guys got to think about that too, and then make derivative shares available to be sold on the legacy finance markets. So
we just got respect.
Yeah,
Cosby,
respect was given.
20 Canadian USD. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
so generous
never mind
today.
then. I just take the respect.
Wow.
And you can keep the Canadian.
You can keep the 50 cents, 50 US dollars, or 50 cents US dollars. No, I'm just kidding.
That's really not. I mean, is it just me, or are we just being showered with generosity today? This is very nice.
We are. You guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
And the names that I'm seeing in chat, I mean, we've got like effectively the pantheon of the entire Hex community. They're all here, and it's so awesome to see them here, just to kind of have fun with, as someone put, these 4 idiots. Thank you, guys.
What I am a little bit sad about is that we only have 50 likes. And wait.
I'll take one away. It's okay. Here we go.
Please give me dislikes.
There you go.
I like the dislikes. Give me the dislikes. There we go. We only got 51. Come on, people. Yeah, 4 dislikes. All right, now we can go. I just move on with the show.
I just want to go back to Kaz D real quick. Kaz D has been a huge supporter of the stream for a very, very long time. Giving away all his Canadian dollars to this stream. Hopefully he doesn't give away too many. Keep some of those Canadian dollars for that Hex, bro. We want you to have more T-shares. So, So, an XO Joe, of course, he disliked. That's right.
Hey, Joe.
If no one, if you haven't seen the stream that Joe did yesterday,
yeah, it was good, man.
Pretty cool.
Nice to see him back as well. Welcome back, Joe.
Yep, we're happy to have him back, man. I love that guy. I always have.
Mm-hmm.
Man, his story is so strong.
Be careful where you stick that thumb there, Motley. He was slacking on thumbing us.
Please stop thumbing me. Gets annoying at some point, man.
You love
MT Coiner. At least you're honest about it.
From Papa B, but not from Motley.
Yeah.
MT Coiner. All of my generosity was poured into my boat's
dirty.
gas tank this weekend.
Well, I'm happy you did.
Yeah. At least you're honest about it. Appreciate you. You know, I love boats, but I love other people's boats.
Oh yeah.
I do not. I don't think I will ever own a boat.
No, you should not.
No, I'm not a fan.
They cost. I mean, I think we've talked about that out here on the stream in the past. But boat just stands for bust out another 1,000, and it's just like you might as well just be throwing money into the lake. I mean, just here you go, take my money.
Yeah, what's the old adage? It's if you want to own a boat, stop, get a bucket of cash, dump it on yourself in a hot shower, and that's the same feeling as you'll get having a boat.
Yep. And as I've heard many a times, the 2 best days of owning a boat are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. So but when it's someone else's, cool.
Yep.
Well, watch the Hexhound comment.
Hexhound, you're welcome. You're welcome for that image.
Hey, how is Wyoming going there for you? KNTX, you were out there checking things out. What did you learn?
there's a few places I really like. I've got my eye on, but I'm still trying to convince the wife. Puerto Rico most of the year. Still trying to convince her. So hopefully there's a bunch of us Hexicans that are probably going out end of August, early September to go check it out. So I want to go check out Puerto Rico and show my wife the different parts of the island and see.
We need to build a citadel at some point as well.
Molly's probably right. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, at
$100, I'm probably getting a boat. He's probably right. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I live on your boat then?
Oh, absolutely, bro. As long as you are the one that scraped the barnacles off and maintain it for me, you can live there as long as you want.
I'll use my beard, yeah.
You can be my there you go. You can be my captain. Seek Crypto, $20. Thank you, sir. Keep up the good work, fellas. 555. I'm traveling the country soon with my family. I want to interview you all. Filming a crypto doc. I'm down, man. Hit me up on Telegram. You can hit me up on Twitter, but I'm not always on Twitter because I've found that it is the magical attention getter that I can't pull away, and then I don't get anything accomplished for the day because all I do is just shit post all day long on Twitter. So.
Yes, wait for the voice voice chat on Twitter. That'll be like no sleep anymore. You're like, I'm waiting for someone to say something silly.
Hey, someone says thank you for the bullshit.
KDM.
No problem.
Betcha.
That's DS.
Yeah, that is a D, not a BS. So.
Definitely a B.
Hey, I tried my best, Kinetics. I gave you my feedback, and
by the way,
you guys, there's so much to that logo. I'm waiting for people to realize to actually spend some time dissecting that logo. There's a lot of elements in that logo, but I'll let you guys figure it out.
I see the B from Papa B.
Rick Schmitz is a smart guy. I was born in Wyoming. I'd love to get back to my roots. There's some beautiful mountain
we're getting
towns.
even. Oh, now we even get euros, the real money.
Well, we got real money.
Keep it up, guys.
Oh my God.
Hex and Pulse.
Hex and Pulse for the
Wow.
win.
Let's go.
Thanks. Hey,
Let's
Hex Patient,
go.
I haven't seen you forever, man. That's awesome.
Thanks, mate.
It's good to see you, Hex Patient. Thank you, sir. For
By the way,
euros.
Real quick, Seek Crypto. You said I'm traveling the country soon with my family. I want to interview you all. You do know that only KNTX is in the country, right? You do know that Europe is not the country.
He meant all the Hexicans that matter.
Okay.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
You know?
and this is why we only do streams in English.
In English, yeah.
Because KNTX's ear cannot handle any of them dang accents.
I am just an unworldly pleb. So
Do you even have a passport, KNTX?
I do. Yes, I
Do you really? Do you have any stamps in it at all?
Yeah,
Are you even human?
Without my passport, how am I supposed to go tear up Mexico for a week at a time?
Oh, okay. So Mexico then.
Yeah, actually, I can't think of anywhere other than Mexico I've ever been out of the country. Honestly.
Okay.
Brett.
You go down there, you got your flip-flops on, you got your big old ball cap, and you say, "Dos cervezas, por favor."
Yeah, dos equis, por favor. Yep.
Great. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I don't drink, so it's not a big deal to me. You know, when I go, I like going to all-inclusive resorts because all you can eat food. And
so you're the one that buys those packages. Very nice to finally meet somebody who would do that.
You know what? The Canadians, you see Canadians everywhere you go. If it's the Dominican, Jamaica, Mexico, dude, it's the Canadians, man. The Canadians travel everywhere. They'll take like a month off at a time and go travel these places. It's every time I go to one of these all-inclusive resorts somewhere, it's always filled with Canadians, eh?
Oh boy.
It's because they get holiday.
Mr. Speedy says 1 hex is more than my local currency now. The South African rand.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing, dude.
They should adopt Hex then.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Probably.
little bit going on in my life currently, but I hope to find some time for content in future again. Yep. Good, Armin. Love to see more Hex content out there. I'm American. That is damn right. I'm American.
Yep. I can't understand your accent.
Yeah, Cuban resorts are like small Canadian towns. I've never been to Cuba. It's a little bit harder for us Americans, even with the embargo gone. It's still more difficult for us Americans to get there. But the Canadians love Cuba. Canadians spend a lot of any of those islands, man. It's any all-inclusive resorts, man. The Canadians just freaking. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know how it got so popular for Canadians to take a month off out of the year and travel the Caribbean, but man, they love it down there.
Canadians get it, man.
And I'll tell you what though, I fully take advantage of all of the spa and massage services at all of the all-inclusive resorts. And a lot of pool time.
But you're paying like 5x for every drink that you're not having, and you're going to like something that's, pre-prepared and all that. It just seems to me like a big, it's a overpayment for quality that you're not getting. You're telling me it's great? Wow, it's
cheaper than going anywhere in America. So even with the all-inclusive, it's still cheaper than anywhere in America.
You can also come camping with me in the woods.
There we go.
No, or it's also all inclusive, dude.
Is it during the winter? We got to sit on the ice.
It's all inclusive nature. What?
We got to play ice chess with you. I'm not looking forward to that, but it's got to be something I experience sometime in my life.
Would be cool.
Literally, it would be cool. Yes.
Yeah. Probably.
Let our thighs graft themselves to the ice together, my brother.
Yes, please.
Oh, God.
Would love nothing more.
Well, I'm just looking forward to moving to Puerto Rico if I can get the wife on board with it, because then my toes can always be in the sand.
How do you sell that to the wife? Hey, let's go to a place that is not the United States, but it kind of is, and it's in the middle of where there's lots of crazy, weather things that. Whatever, but we'll save on taxes and bring all of you have a brood of 4 children, for God's sakes, you got to take there as well. Or is it just going to be you?
There'll be 3 of us.
I get it. I
can just
understand
on
this
his
now.
Vespa, just driving around the island.
He can just do
I want more
circles with his family.
Kids fetch a nice price. What can I say?
Oh,
So,
you can also just video chat with your kids. It's fine.
Yeah, hi,
yeah,
kids.
that's right. They can stay with grandma.
I like Hex Monkey's comment. Summer camp with Markable. Spots still available. Yeah. Maybe someone wants to join me.
Far from me. Yeah, lots of vacancy.
Eric says in Thailand, $10 for a legit 1 hour no happy ending massage, $10.50 for a happy ending massage. Nicely done.
Oh, we got more money.
And What the Hex heard me, and that's
$24.99.
3 happy ending massages for us now.
Sorry, Coin Game. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. What the Hex? It's good to be somebody's favorite, and even if I'm not the best, as long as I'm in the top 2, I'm okay with that. So
no, we just became the best. It's legit.
We just have such a great community and a great presence here on the stream with how many people can show up on a regular basis. So I think we've been very lucky. So $4.99. I love you guys spend this one. It's not even a super chat. Oh, Joe.
It's
love
the thought that
counts. Dude. Okay.
So yes, it seems to me, Muggsy Dean, if it's multiple sacrifices from the same wallet, it does count technically. I wouldn't say as one big sacrifice, but it does count as the accumulative as volume. So there's going to be a volume multiplier for how much pulse you get, and yes, how that affects your bag going forward depends on the USD value at the time of each sacrifice.
So I could imagine that everything gets bundled as one USD value at the end of a sacrifice. No?
Yes.
I don't know. Is that when like these
I think it's
potential
cumulative.
places are being, these rankings are potentially bonuses are being calculated only at the end?
So I'm trying to withhold speculating too much here, guys.
Okay.
Because there's so much that can change between now and then, but it seems to me that, say for simplicity of numbers, if you do $100 on a 30-minute TWAP the first time and $200 on a 30-minute TWAP the second time, the time weighted average price, that you're going to get an average of $150 as a volume increase. And so maybe the volume is calculated as a full 300. We don't have the details on how it's going to be calculated yet. So
welcome to the We Don't Have the Details Yet show, featuring KNTX and his speculatory
Featuring
people.
the last 4 months.
Yeah, right. It feels like forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has been
God.
forever, man.
It's funny because RG and I have talked about this in private quite a bit, but it's like, man, hurry up and launch this. Like, I would love to have more economic energy, and I'd love for it to hold off just a little bit longer so I can get a little bit more economic energy into the system. But at the same time, it's like, let's get this over with, man. It's hard to go rest and relax on the beach when there's still so much work to be done and so much bag pumpage, and now there's a whole new bag to pump. So
there are 2 new bags to pump.
I know, 2 new bags. It's a great.
Our workload's just tripled.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we have such a tough job. Man.
But I guess legacy wealth is worth putting in a little bit of extra effort for.
A little bit. It's going to be crazy when it's 1, 2, and 3 cryptos to pump. It's like, well, we've done our job. Okay.
Think of the memes, dude. Think of the memes. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm here for the memes. Not for the pump.
The memes are going to be epic.
Top first, second, and third. Gold.
I'm not here
silver,
for the tech
bronze.
anymore.
You know what's going to be awesome is when we're 1, 2, and 3 and still being gatekept. That is going to be awesome.
Is Hex still a scam? Is P-Hex also a scam? Is Pulse a scam?
You know they're changing the ranking sites.
And
5 years later,
you know they're changing it.
SpongeBob meme. 5 years later, and
you just
1, 2, and 3, and still being called a scam.
They'll just say that market caps are not a metric, which Richard's been saying for forever. But
they're gonna change that. Yeah,
they'll change their minds.
Well, they won't have any choice.
And then Bitcoin will be number 6, and they'll still be like, no, Bitcoin's number 1, even though there's loads of other coins in front of it. There'll still be like 4 Bitcoin maxis who have their bags.
It'll be like the ending of Trading Places. You know, the 2 brothers going, turn those machines back on. Okay, anyway.
They let one through. It's over. That's true.
Can
they gatekeep all the PRC tokens? They let one through. It's over. It's a good point. 1, 2, 3
maybe.
Crypto. Let's freaking go. Love it.
It will happen. It will happen.
Well, it can't do anything but that. I mean, the supply just keeps getting locked up longer and longer.
Also, we're getting at a point where everyone's getting so many gains and so many contacts that we're just, if we're going to being gatekept constantly, we're just build our own crypto. Like that's what we're doing already. So there's no reason why we should stop. Like,
I mean, if there's going to be an exchange potentially, and like a grayscale type for Hex, then they can't keep ignoring it forever. It's just impossible.
Yep.
There's so many things planned and so many big things beyond just the tokens as well. It's going to be nuts with Staker apps, new, surprises and everything. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And if anyone wants to get the Staker wallet, I've sent over the $6 or whatever it is now, and within I think an hour they set up my wallet, so they're on top of it. If anyone is interested,
get your Staker app wallet now.
It's
potentially obviously an airdrop from Gnosis Safes, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The airdrop. Yeah.
Get on it, and you don't. From what I've heard, like this is all speculation, but you just have to have the wallet because that's how you interact with Gnosis Safe.
Or in Motley's case, you need 50 wallets. So
Yeah, Motley, get 50 wallets, dude.
Get 50 wallets.
Get
right.
Get 20 wallets for me as well.
Yep. All you need
Can
is
you
50
work
phones.
on that for me, Motley? I need 100 wallets stat. So,
guys,
Yes.
I have a good idea.
Uh-oh.
I think so too. What is it?
Here it comes.
Outro.